holy tzaddikim that came here to להשלים שכינה, to complete שכינה, ממש באמת הקדוש ברוך הוא. I don't think we even can try to fathom the merit that we have. That each and every one of us here, Baruch Hashem, will come the first to 10 to build this minyan, to build this shekhinah. That Hashem HaKadosh Baruch Hu give us shefa and blessing for all people. You know what today is? What day? Today is Thursday. And you know what? Thursday is a really beautiful day of beracha. We know on Thursday, all the Mekubalim said, it is essentially the beracha that comes down to a person to prepare him for the beracha of Shabbat. What sefirah is attached on Thursday? Hod. What is Hod? Hod, Zohar HaKadosh compares it to light. Which even the tzaddik that is attached, the forefather which is attached to Thursday, is who? Aharon HaKohen. Which Aharon HaKohen was the essence of light. Aharon HaKohen was the one who brought light to the Bet HaMikdash. Aharon HaKohen to the Shekhinah. Aharon HaKohen was the first man which was considered to be that pipeline that attaches us and HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That until today, his grandchildren stand up every single time we have Shacharit and they do the Barkat Kohanim. The Kohanim were created, they were made like the vessel, like the pipe of Shefa between the worlds. All of that started with who? With Aharon HaKohen. That's why they say that today a person needs to have big kavanah with the Barkat Kohanim. Because it is the day that HaKadosh Baruch Hu sends down that Shefa from that pipeline for the preparation of one's neshama and body for Shabbat Kodesh. That is what is so beautiful about Thursday. It is a day of mamash bracha. We can all achieve big bracha just by connecting ourselves with our Father that is in the sky, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives us big shefa. But you know, Abotai, Aharon HaKohen, his essence was not just light and blessing. What made him to that point, what brought him to that point of being the keli, the vessel for bracha, was something simple. You know, Abotai, we say that if a person wants bracha, what is the vessel? If a person wants shekhinah, what is the vessel? Achdut. Achdut, we say, she'en hashekhinah ashuret beyachid. Shekhinah cannot sit down and cannot dwell in one. That's why we need minyan for Shekhinah to come down. Where once we have minyan, the Shekhinah can descend. Aharon HaKohen, what was his essence? His essence was shalom. We say Aharon HaKohen, ohev shalom, rodef shalom, ohev et haberiot, mekavam laTorah. Aharon HaKohen's essence was shalom. But you know what I say? Shalom is not only between us, between me, between you, between me and Rabbi David. Shalom starts with where? Shalom starts with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Where there's the essence of shalom. That's why it's even Aharon HaKohen, Torah. The real shalom is not between two people. The real shalom is to bring someone back to Teshuvah, to bring someone back to the Torah. That's the first real peace that one could have. Peace between him and Hashem. The second most important peace, even before shalom between one and another, is peace that the person needs to come to within himself. You see how sometimes, especially in today's generation, you see people, they sit down, they look at their life, and they're not able to find peace, they're not able to grasp peace, even with who they are as a person. When they look at themselves, and it's like they're not comfortable, they're not able to appreciate what HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave them, they're not able to appreciate the life they have. They look at their life and they see it as unsuccessful, as failed, as chafez shalom, bad, which is the worst thing that a person can do, because without peace between you and yourself, how can you have peace between you and HaKadosh Baruch Hu? How can you have peace between you and a fellow friend, with a fellow Jew? It's impossible. A sad person, a person that is down, will never reach to a point of beracha, will never reach to a point of peace with others, with peace with Hashem. It's something that is very, very important. Especially, we find ourselves in situations like we are now, where really nobody has peace with themselves, because really nobody is anywhere stable right now. Where we find ourselves in a place like that the whole world got such a big hit that we're all still shaking it out, trying to find our grasp on the feet once again. But you know what? We have to hold on. We have to remember to something that a big tzaddik, Rabbi Pinto, said one time, that I think we could carry this our entire life. Rabbi Pinto was a big tzaddik, big mekubal, kodesh kodashim he was. And it said that he even had a request that didn't make sense. And he said that only after 120 years, this was always his essence. Essence was, the answers will come. The answers to all our doubts, to all our questions, to all our insecurities, to whatever it is, some things that we don't understand, they're on the way, they're coming. Just wait a little bit. To the point where it says that when he passed away, he told his students, when they bury me, stone me. stone me. Take stones, throw it on my body when I pass away. All the students, they said, we're not going to stone our Rav when he passed away. So they said, well, why is this? He said, the answers will come. The answers will come. Just wait. He said that when he passed away, the students, they took him and said, we're not stoning him. There's no way we're stoning our Rav. He says that a group of wild young boys walked by when they were carrying the body, and what did they do? They started to throw rocks at the students, hitting the student and hitting Rabbi Chaim Mitzan. So Rabbi Chaim Mitzan said something regarding to this concept that the answers were coming, which is beautiful. Rabbi Chaim says, the life of man is split to two pieces. And I want everyone to always remember this, split to two pieces. The first piece is from 30 to 50, which is from 30 to 50 a person lives. At the age of 30, that's when life starts for every single person. Before that, he's barely getting himself settled into the world, he's not married, his panasai is not in place strong. From when he was born till he's 30, it's not really life. It's setting life up. From 30 to 50, from 30 to 50, that is life. 20 years. From 50 to 70, he sits down and he thinks about what happened in those 20 years, which were life. Rabbi Chaim Mitzan says, in those years between 50 to 70, those are the years that a person gets his answers for all the questions he had throughout those years that he lived and throughout those years that he considered to be life. And in that period of time, all the doubts, all the questions that the person had when he was young, why this and why that could have been like this and it didn't have to be like that. All of those doubts get all answered at that period of time. Rabbi Chaim Mitzan says always, when a person finds himself in a place of doubt, of question, of not understanding, hold on to the fact that soon, not after 120 years, soon we know the answers to everything. So Abatai, regardless of how life looks right now, it's a little bit shaped strange and not very in place. And even our Avodat Hashem is not very consistent because even Batei Knessets are closed, Shiurim are not happening. So many things that we want to have are not happening. Even though that is the situation, we have to know. We have to hold on to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, hold on to Emunah, and the answers are coming very, very soon. When the answers will come, we will understand everything, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu Hashem will allow us to pass that test, because this is the test. This is the true test of Emunah. When everything is shaken, who you still stand by? You stand by Etz HaChaim? Are you truly one of the Etz HaChaim al-Machazikim ba? Or are you a person that pretends to be holding to the tree of life and really he's not? The test of Abotai is now. Let's hold on to Emunah regardless of what happens in our lives, in the world, whatever it is. And Bat Hashem will pass the test, and in return, HaKadosh Baruch Hu Bat Hashem will enlight our life with the light of Hod, of gratitude, of happiness, of Shefa, like what it is today. Amen. And Bezat Hashem will have that for an entire life to come.